Today, we'll be installing this laser color printer from Brother. In summary, this is a great machine to print color for small business or home usage. The toners are easily replaced and relatively cheap. You can buy from third parties to save more money. You're not locked into buying an official toner from Brother. When you open the box, you get a bunch of manuals, papers all over the place. There is the power cord and the printer itself. It's pretty nice that they include this plastic bag with a handle. That way, when you open the box, you can just lift it straight up out of the box. No need to ask a second person to help with getting the printer out of its packaging. For sale size comparison, here it is with a 13-inch laptop from Hewlett-Packard, as well as a standard banana for scale. So yeah, this thing is pretty big. Looking at it directly from the front, it is just as big. Banana for scale and a 13-inch laptop. The size of the printer is square, so it's identical on either side, so we're not going to cover all the other sides. The first thing you need to do is remove these blue protective tape. There are plenty all around. There are ones on the side as well. This is really hard to do one hand, so I'll do it later off the screen. While in the back, you got the cord connection and USB. There is no Ethernet connection. You can print over this USB connection or via Wi-Fi. On the top of the machine, there was a piece of paper. Go ahead and lift it up out of the way. It shows you how to prepare the toners. This is the only piece of paper I looked at and read. Here are all of the toners. You have to lift them up one at a time. Lift it straight up. If you forget the order, it's okay because it's all labeled. Here's magenta. Whatever is inside, remove it. Each of the toner has this orange plastic thing. It's labeled remove. So just remove it. Lift it straight out. Lift it straight out again. In the olden days, you have to shake it side to side. It seems shaking is not mentioned anywhere though. We're going to fit M with M. When sliding back in, you hear a nice click. That's when you know it's all the way in. Do the same thing for all of the other toners. After all of the toners have been installed back in, just lower down and there we go. On the bottom tray, there is this tag to remove. It was part of the back tape that I had trouble removing before. No papers are included. Now is a good time to load up your own paper. I like these papers. They're a little pricier, but they are thicker than your usual paper. This is really nice to print colors on. It's not the thickest money can buy, but it's also not the thinnest. FYI, paper thickness is measured in GSM. The higher the GSM, the thicker the paper. All the way in the back of this tray, there is some desiccant pack, so don't forget to remove them. Now we're ready to turn on and print. To add the printer to your phone or tablet, we will need a Brother's app. On the front of the printer, there is a QR code. Scan and get the app installed. By the way, if this video is helpful, please consider subscribing and liking the video. This lets YouTube know my video is indeed helpful and will recommend to others like yourself. Click on Next. Next. Check on the toner status. Very nice. Next. Let's get started. I agree. I'm going to continue with my Google accounts. Select my Google accounts. Scroll all the way down. Click on Continue. It wants your name and phone number, so I'm just going to give it a fake one. Click on Add Machine on all the way on top. Add a new machine. On the top of the printer, once you power on the printer, you'll see that there's a blinking green light labeled Wi-Fi on the printer. Go ahead and press and hold on to it. Since my printer is in sleep mode, I'm going to turn it off completely and turn it back on to see it in ready mode. Then proceed with press and hold the Wi-Fi button on the printer. On printer, it'll say check PC device, and that's good. Press the up arrow on the printer. In the app, click on confirm. You found the device, so click on it. Select your Wi-Fi network, type in your Wi-Fi password, and then click on connect. It's going to ask you if you want to sign up. Here are the benefits of signing up. Since it's free, I'm just going to accept and hit continue. Let's press the up button on the printer. Now it's going to register your machine to the Brothers server. If your machine went to sleep, it's okay. Click on next. I'm going to skip for now. Click on Use the machine from your PC if you plan to print documents from your desktop or laptop. For now, we can click on Exit Setup in this app. It is pretty slick that this laser printer model can integrate into a smart home. If you have Home Assistant, go to Settings, Integration. I don't know why HA identified two of them, and I don't know why this one does not work. For sure, this other integration works. Click on Add, click Submit. It will be installed in my office. Click Finish. Once added in, we will see all of the sensors and whether it's working or not. That's pretty cool that we can see how much ink is left, how much toner is left. We can certainly create automations and alerts from there. For instance, if any of the toners are low at 20%, then send an alert. Bonus point is that this integration does not rely on Brothers cloud servers, at least for now anyway. I don't want to install any proprietary apps on my Windows machine. To add the printer to my Windows machine, open Start menu. Type in Print, select Printer and Scanner, click on Add Printer, and it's going to find this new printer. The name is really confusing, so I'm just going to open up my control panel. From the Start menu, type in Control Panel, go to Large Icon, find Devices and Printers. All the way down at the bottom, there are all of these printers I have in the house. Here's the color laser printer that we just installed. Right-click on it, go down to Printer Properties, rename it to something that makes more sense, and then click on OK. Now there's no way I can confuse this color laser printer and this other black and white printer. Just for fun, we're going to connect this to a smart plug with power monitor so we can see how much power it's consuming. If you're not using it, it will automatically go to sleep and consumes about 1 watt. We're going to print this color photo out and see what happens. Click on Print. On this side, we can see how much power it will jump up when it wakes up and starts printing. 800 watts is massive power, but that's typical of any laser printer. Here's a printout of a photo. This is very typical of any laser printer for business and documents. Here you can see the lines, you can see the gradients. It's definitely not for printing photos, color photos, but it's more than good enough for businesses, brochures, and stuff like that. Alright, hopefully you found this video helpful. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.